Suzanne, welcome back to my channel, Beauty at 50. If this is your first time here at my channel, welcome. I talk about everything hair, skin, nails, everything beauty related. Today we're actually going to talk about hair pieces. I have probably 4 different kinds of wigs and probably about 30 to 45 hair pieces. I know that sounds a lot, but I change my hair color a lot, so I usually have to match whatever my hair color is. And of course, this one here, which is a clip-in one, is not very close to my regular hair right now. So every time I change my hair color, I have to buy a hairpiece. So I'm going to talk about the differences in the hairpieces, what is out there, what is available, real hair versus synthetic hair, what the prices are. Basically, hairpieces are anything from $10 to a few thousand. Obviously, your few thousand are going to be your real hair. If a wig or a hairpiece is something that you want to wear every day, I would definitely invest in a real hair, because you will really get your benefit out of that. You could dye it, you could cut it, you could style it, you could do anything you want. I have always just bought the synthetic just because it's easier for me, because I spend less money and I just keep it there whenever my hair changes. I do have 1 or 2 in a ponytail that I can use as real hair, which I do dye and I can use. But on the whole, I have a lot of these clip-in ones. So let me show you here what the difference is going to be. So for instance, the clip-in hair extensions, I don't know if you can see these little clips. You can see I've worn this one a few times. So what these would do is you would then part your hair, you would take this part of your hair up and you would lift the hair and place the extension in the top half of your head. You don't want to place it too low and you don't want to place it too high. So you want it kind of in the middle to this section of your hair. And you want your hair going over it so it looks more natural. When you are buying a hairpiece and you have curly hair, I have curly hair, I never buy the very straight hair pieces, because it doesn't look like your hair. If you want a good hair piece that's going to look like your hair, then buy one that has your type of style hair, whether it's curly, whether it's straight, whether it's thinner. But I would stick to the type of hair that you have. It's been a big struggle for me to find good hair pieces that are thicker in volume and not so thin, because I have the thickness in my hair. If you have thinner hair, you want to take this piece here and you want to tease it so it will stay in there. So I have quite a few of these, obviously in different lengths as well. I've got an ombre one which has the same clip in, and you can also, like I say, use it on the bottom, or you could actually take a ponytail, do your ponytail and then wrap it around, and you could also use it as a hairpiece around your existing hair. One of the others that I did buy was this one, which goes around your existing ponytail. As you can see, it has a little clip over here, which you would then put into your hairband, and you would wrap it, and then there's a piece that you would wrap around your hair and then clip it. And so you would see that that would be your ponytail, which is not bad if you have, you know, just a little nub of a ponytail. As you can tell, this one is an older one that I have. It's not the best of quality, because you can see the texture at the bottom is kind of fluffy. But I do cut mine from time to time, and of course I wash them with a mild soap, which also helps. Like I say, 4 wigs. This one probably is the closest to my color, and it's a synthetic. But a lot of the synthetic wigs right now you can curl with a flat iron. Anything from 300 below. You don't want to go very high when you are flat ironing your wigs or your hair pieces, because they will burn. But the synthetic actually have a very good quality. They're getting better and better, whereas when I first bought them, they were really bad. These are beginning to look more and more like your more expensive wig. I would suggest, if you are going to wear a wig, get yourself a wig cap. So kind of like a stocking that fits around your hair, push your hair up in there. That would probably give you the best look and the best fit. With any wig, you're going to have a little adjustment over here, which you will adjust, and you will either make it tighter or looser. I have a problem with wigs because I have a very big head and my hair is very thick, so it becomes very tight on me. It's not comfortable for me. So I usually adjust mine to the lowest of the little cap here, as you can see. And then what you would do is there's a back and a front. This would obviously be the front, and the back would be where that bottom piece is. We take that and you would adjust it to that over there. Put it on like you put a swimming cap on. Remember, always look where your part is. Don't go too low because that would make it look very artificial. So you want to kind of stay with your hairline where your hairline is. Make sure you don't put it all the way down, and make sure you don't put it all the way up that you can see your hair either. It's quite close to my hair. I could take this front section out and blend it through, and then you would have kind of this length of the hair at the back, so it would look a little more natural. I would suggest when you are buying a wig, this isn't a lace front. You can see this is not, you can't see the part. There's only one place for the part. And really, it would be so much nicer if you could change the part wherever you wanted it to be. This one was only $20, so I really can't expect a lot from a wig that is $20. But that one was very close to my color of what I had. This one had more of a blonde kind of ombre look. Also, it's better, it's a little bit better on top, and it's got the darkness, and also the actual texture of the hair was real pretty, but I didn't like the part. Again, if you're going to spend 60, 100, 120, you're going to get a better quality wig. This was, like I say, a cheaper wig as well. I don't wear the wigs. I'll wear them sometimes for Halloween or if there's a dress up or something, but I honestly see a lot more people wearing wigs these days. I know a lot of older people tend to wear them more because they've lost their hair. Wigs have become so lightweight that they're not as heavy as what they used to be, and air can come through them, and there are some really good looking wigs out there now, especially with the lace front, which means you can change your part from side to side. You don't have to have it just in the middle or on the side. You can change it from time to time. The other thing that I also have picked up, and I really have fun with these, are these little combs. And they have like the little hair pieces on the end. And so what you would do is you would put your pigtail in. You could do a little piece if you're putting maybe just a little piece up, and then put that in just to give you some volume. Or if you don't have much of a ponytail and you want a little bit of volume, you could put that in there as well. There are some pieces that you can actually put in this area here. They would be as a filler on the crown, a crown topper. They're called crown toppers. And you would then put it in on the top, and you would pull your hair away and then brush all of this part of your hair into it. It would mean that you would have to have your closest color to your hair, or the same kind of quality as far as if it's curly, your hair has to be curly, or you could curl it so that it looks more natural. Most people who want hair pieces want something that looks kind of like what their hair looks like. And I would say if you decide that you want to go for an evening event, I have done this many a times, that I've actually worn a hair piece instead of actually gone to have had my hair done, which would take 2 hours or an hour to have it done or put up. You can buy a lot of the little ones that go around your hair and turn it and twist it and become a chinois, which also looks really nice and looks like you've spent a lot of time on your hair. My most favorite one is probably the clip-in kind. So in other words, you would put your hair up and then you would clip this onto your existing ponytail. So from the side, you would see this. And with this one, you can also curl it, flat iron it, and wash it. You know, if you're wearing it regularly, I'd say wash it at least once a week. Sometimes if I get up in the morning and I'm running late and I don't have time to do my hair, I will go ahead and just put on one of these, push my hair back, pull a few pieces down, curl a few pieces on the ends, and I'm out the door. So it does save a lot of time. And I have a lot of fun with my hair pieces because it's always a different look for you. This is the bag that has all my hair pieces in it. There are a few people that I really like their hair pieces and hair extensions. Ken Paves is one of them. He actually has his own line of wigs and hair extensions that you clip in. His shades of his hair, for instance, when you see his hair, and you can see also in this one, it's not just a flat brown. You can see different shades in the hair pieces. That kind of also makes it more natural and makes it look like it's real hair, not necessarily a hair wig or hair piece. Toni Brattin is another lady I really like, her hair pieces and her wigs. She has some really good quality ones that I have bought as well in the past. And she does a lot of these, the little can-do combs and the hair fillers. Also the little fringes that you can make your own little fringe on the front. I also have a few of those. She has some really good quality hair pieces as well. I hope you like this video today. I hope you go and look at hair pieces, because you are missing out if you don't have any hair pieces. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, you can leave below, and as always, we'll see you next time. Bye.